My lord, I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Pribyslavitz.
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened?
My men reported 2 more attacks today.
Ah, Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
My lord.
Greetings, lad.
The bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhojed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Merhojed. Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Pribyslavitz. Bastards were probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. The villagers held them off, and they even took 1 captive. He's wounded, but we can still interrogate him.
Your Graces, I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Pribyslavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What? I don't give a what you call them. I want to know what they're facking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
is just a pile of copper.
Kurva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some worth.
Kurva! Fuck!
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschen seem freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need.
Doppeltel.
Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
If they haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Merhojed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Merhojed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you. All of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
Here, Henry. Your pride.
Thank you.
You've earned it. God be with you.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
He took me into his garrison.
Hal the blacksmith's boy in the service of his lordship. Who'd have ever thought it? My luck hasn't been so good.
You survived. That's something to thank God for.
True enough. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Oh, damn. Are you alright?
Well, at least
But you've been hurt.
it happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but
Tell me about...
what do you want to know?
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive.
Aye, old Melachar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. But be careful.
Why?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening a sickle for him.
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that bandit. What happens after is no skin off my nose.
Good luck, then.
Can you describe...
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us.
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers...
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melachar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails.
What? You mounted an...
Aye, and that was the key. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
About this... When did this...
The day after the raid, the horses were lying down in the stable, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after the other, and then people.
What are the signs?
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are spewing from the other end.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and
Who's ill?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melachar and Straw have sick ones at home.
Can I ask you a bit?
I haven't been here long enough.
Can you... That's normal to grow.
Depends how you look at it. Folk are afraid he'll snap or drink himself to death.
Where can I find...
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Straw lives in the right-hand one.
What's Melik?
The locals look up to him. Smill used to be in charge here, but he was killed, and
I know.
Sir Hanush hasn't had time to appoint a new vassal, and folk need...
Thank God you...
Aye.
Where does...
When you take the main gate out of the stables,
Good day to you.
I need to talk to that cat.
Sorry, no one's...
I urgently need to question that prisoner.
So does mine. If you want to talk to the captive, you have...
Are you Melachar?
Aye, that...
I need to speak with...
And why is...
Henry.
I'm sorry.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well,
Tell me what to do.
there's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I...
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. You'll hank her, I think, if she's actually...
Very well.
Thank you.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know...
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses. But don't stay too long in the...
That I can...
What? No, go away.
How are you?
You're from...
Yeah.
I need to talk to the...
Oh, no. Melik...
You don't have to let me in.
Oh, why would I forget to look?
Well, you might find some groschen lying on the ground.
Oh, I see.
Satisfied?
You won't convince me. It'll stay just between...
You can be sure of it.
All right, then. God bless.
You're not allowed inside. If you want to go in, talk to Melikar.
I need to...
Good luck to you. You're not allowed inside. If you want to go in, talk to Melikar.
Looks like he's caught that sickness. Jesus, he's sick too. Jesus, he's sick too. I'll have to try and keep him alive.
Just for a while, he says. To help your neighbours, he says. It's been weeks.
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Not right now.
Matthias?
I don't know if...
Oh, God.
Wounded in the arm.
Before
you go...
What?
Some kind of disease has taken... I thought maybe someone...
Merciful heavens. He may know how to...
Very well.
Come back when you know...
Thank you, Johanka. Some kind of disease. Johanka said that you might...
A disease?
Yes, it's very interesting, but can you help these people?
I can't say at this point. Tell me.
I expect so, or why would they be so fearful?
Merhojed? Isn't there a stud farm there?
Yes, there's a stud. And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is What are we to do about it? Do you know the symptom?
Yes, more.
Excellent.
Yes, I can.
Excellent.
So,
Evidently there's something
in the what?
The digestive. The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarum de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul. Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common. Study the breviary carefully and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus.
God be with you.
Quiet!
And where is that Avicenna hiding?
I think I have.
Yes?
I fear it's dysentery.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if we shall have to prepare some
Quiet!
I don't think I can help.
I didn't expect you could. You surprised me quite enough with your reading. But enough chatter. Time is of the essence. I'll get to work.
That works for me.
Best spend the time praying.
May the Lord